brothers, our captain's words need no further embellishment. I will speak only of practical concerns. The heretics will employ absolute deception. You will be assaulted by lies and illusion. The only true ground you will find down there will be each other. Trust only your brothers and your instincts. Now go forth and lay waste to our enemies. For the Emperor!
For the Emperor!
As the Codex decrees, it shall be done.
You ever done this before?
You mean drop through an active combat zone, dodging flak, enemy ships and burning wreckage on the way down?
Exactly.
No, this will be a first.
The Codex Astartes does not support this action. But I am looking forward to it.
Stay close. It's almost impossible to regroup if we're separated.
60 seconds.
Helmets!
Sir! I must apologize for my actions on Alvarez.
Unnecessary.
I fell prey to suspicion. Almost killed you.
When I was a young captain, one of my men questioned my motives. I brushed his concerns aside, and I paid the price. Your suspicions arose because I failed to answer your doubts. As I failed to answer his.
Stand by for suborbital drop.
I'm honored to fight beside you both.
As are we, brother.
You grew up on Calth. Let's say we settled some of that debt today.
Aye, sir.
Holy terror!
Auspex cannot keep up with all this debris. We must navigate by sight.
We will make it. Now focus. Careful, brother.
Beacon.
Emperor bless you, Baru. path.
We shall make short work of these traitors.
Quicker than they deserve. Slaves to the rulers' powers. Redeploying.
Heretics waiting in ambush.
Outmaneuver them.
Thrusters engaged. I have to reload. Your treachery brought you nothing. Firing thrusters! The way is clear. Make haste. Talassa will be watching for our targeting signal.
That pillar of corruption perverts the land.
Talassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us.
Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch. It shall be done.
Are we going to let them beat us to the objective, brother?
Not today.
Engaging jump pack! Foul sorcery. Fueling their barriers, no doubt.
Sorcerer! I shall end his accursed rituals.
Swapping magazines! Firing thrusters! Redeploying! What can have you, witch? Stocking up on rounds. Redeploying! Reloading weapon. Engaging jump pack. Another altar of corruption.
Destroy it.
Yes, brother.
Altar destroyed.
Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area.
Wait! It is slowing down.
Heretic sorcery.
No doubt. But it will get us to our objective.
It is probably a trap.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Talassa, we are almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox Goldstein. Ignore it.
Reloading! Thrusters engaged! I found ammunition.
Talassa. Transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Dig in. If we are pushed back, the Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step.
They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall.
We will find no respite until that tower falls.
You war-painted bastards, and die!
Watch as your false idols come crumbling down.
The traitors pour from their bastion.
I spit in your Primarch's wretched eye.
All before the might of true Aston! Sword of Atreus primed and locked in. Lock target now!
Routing signal data through telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Apostate punished. Putting ammunition.
Launch! Talassa! I've lost their box signal.
Interference.
It could be. Come on, brother.
Listen. I hear engines.
There.
The Sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly. While the enemy control Aurora, the odds are not in our favor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose.
He must be trying to use the device.
Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Imra!
Snaps in the air, cousins!
We will soon find you in the flesh.
And remove you from it.
You may keep this as a parting gift. Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure.
Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the Golden Throne. Twisted illusions plague my sight. Restorative serum taken. For the Emperor!
The enemy seem determined to destroy Aurora. Is Is it possible the device might work?
That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
Then why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall.
Restocking.
Proceed.
Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
And I will destroy it. To whom do you speak? You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Disposed of so easily. Waste of good ceremonies.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Completely ransacked.
Rome take them all.
Special tactic at the ready. We suffer your heresy no more. To our enemies!
This is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Chiron to Resilient. Enter Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating. More heretics. More explicit tactics. Swapping magazines. Corrupted Terminator. On the crack. The hollow heavy infantry has crumbled. Stocking up on rounds. At the ready!
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemeroth.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
That airlock leads into the mines.
Gather inside.
Entering quarantine zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Ancient ruins.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
The arch-enemy have penetrated deep into these caverns.
Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device. Ammunition secure.
These ruins are vast.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it hold our weight. Apostate punished. Reloading. Thousand Sons heavy infantry. weaker men are long since dead.
Focus, brother.
Bought you nothing. Stocking up on rounds.
End this desecration.
Special tactic at the ready. Wretched tricks! Witch Psyker! We suffer your heresy no more. Swapping magazines! Tactics.
There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
On the crag! Another false idol toppled. Eyes on this position. Imura!
A boy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins?
Perhaps it was already here.
How?
A relic from the Dark Age of technology.
This is heresy.
They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars.
This damned quest for knowledge.
There are supplies here. How deep do these tunnels go?
We shall see. Pull the elevator.
The rats emerge.
Heretics hope to surround us.
They may hope.
Treachery brought you nothing. I have to reload.
and Auspex.
Prepare a fitting welcome.
All gear ready! Terminator down! Auspex is clear.
Get on. Special tactics ready. Brace for what is to come.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
The enemy's well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer. Move on the obelisk.
Turns a blind eye to the heretical menace. Nearly touching their stone. Years shrouded beneath the crimson hood, awaiting absolution.
You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
Crush it to dust. You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt. Chaos abominations!
You think so little of Sandwich, of myself, of the great Finch. We are all proof of a power greater than mankind, a true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your Emperor?
the filth they are.
All of this was just lying under our feet this whole time. And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed. And on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
Munitions here.
We're undone so easily. Reloading weapon. The Emperor provides. Why, in the name of terror, were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. The Martian priesthood goes too far.
Analog backup.
The enemy sends a Terminator. Waste of good ceramite. Reloading. These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
All with the Martian cult sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as a thousand suns. They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor. To sacrifice thousands, share his touch of sword, the ultimate is blessed right. Not the first time he turns his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus.
They fall before the righteous like blades of grass. Reloading weapon.
All this corruption. It seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source. Yes. Come, brother. I wait for you.
Let us sing of death, dear friend.
Aurora.
It lays waste to the heretics.
Where is Imura?
The traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it.
Cogitation looks accurate. The unguents have been thrice applied.
It is Luz. Blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Luz!
Ah, Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do!
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down! Now!
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you tumble. For a moment, it seems you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. Witness true power!
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down!
Power and blind rage.
We will not be bested by this clumsy relic.
So long as it does not catch us.
Something is happening. That looks like a plasma charge.
The charge has died with liquefied ceramite.
I command you to cease!
This is the end for you, wretched thing.
Enough of these childish games! Then let us put a stop to them once and for all!
Exist here!
We will see.
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than a transference of alignment.
Titus to Acheran. Do you read me?
Damn it. How could that fool lose not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
Cadians!
They are broken.
It is that monstrous obelisk. It screams a sign of way of corruption.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy?
We must leave that to the Commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on Auspex.
Yes, brother. down those heretics!
Radiant, are you of sound mind?
Yes, my lord! We are unbroken!
You honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, lord. We will fight to the end! Greater force! No victory!
Check this area. Just like blades of
Damned heretics spill from every crevice!
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
There must be a solution here.
That foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Damn Luz.
How does this compare to Grya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit
The darkest of horrors to pass through. Brothers! Traitors!
They're undone so easily.
We thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage, honor.
Brothers, be mindful of the casualties.
I have lost one platoon with 5 more at half strength. Our commissar cut down 2,000 men, then shot himself.
Replenishing equipment.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terror do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that. He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy. We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Grya. If we can destroy that,
Where is it?
we do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently. Our forces are divided in two. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethel. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we've lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard.
If they have fallen,
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines, ready!
Need to reload.
The front is beyond this bridge!
what is that thing? Look out!
Helldrain, spread out! This accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference. It is out there, at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope and terror, they still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects. Good hunting, brother.
Second company! Make ready!
fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen, along with the Standard.
I dare not picture the company banner soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive, but they may be in need of support.
Then we must move quickly.
Where is your false god's power now?
Brothers, target the witch!
Special tactics.
Special tactics.
Your blasphemy is silenced!
See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
The Standard! It lies crumpled in the dirt like a rag!
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight! Brothers, assemble around the Standard! Victory or death!
Yes, brother. Victory or death!
Second Company! We hold this ground in the name of the Primer! If we die with vengeance on our lips! Get up, Darius!
My leg is gone, brother!
Cover him! All formation! Back, you treacherous scum! Darius! He has fallen! Vengeance!
There is no end to them! There is, but we shall find it!
Lieutenant, I received your message. Briefly.
The central obelisk appears to be the source of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lu said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk. You want to invert that?
Explain.
Your Aura device might have a weakness.
Might?
Captain Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!